Okay, so students are having trouble on the quiz number 2. So let's look at this in detail. Let's get my little pen tool. Use the red. Okay, so we see that Saina receives 10 texts, 3 voicemails, and 8 emails. Well, the first thing you need to recognize is what type of messages are we getting? So we had 3 types of messages. I'm just going to circle them to identify them. Okay, so the first question that we want to look at these letters A through F to see which ones identify with the 10 texts, 3 voicemails, and 8 emails. So the ratio of the number of texts to the number of emails is 4 to 5. So we want to look at the number of texts first. Then we want to look at the number of emails second. All right, text. The number of texts is 10. So I'm going to write 10 over here. 2, use my colons. Number of emails. How many emails? 8. Okay. So are they equivalent? So let's do this. Is 4 to 5 equivalent to 10 to 8? No, it doesn't. Even if I was to reduce this, and we know that 2, I'm going to bring this over here. So this is A. So this is what I have to do. I say 10 to 8. And I'm going to reduce it to see if it is equivalent to this. So what I'm going to do is divide by 2 for both numbers and see what I get. So this is 5 to 4. So you can see this is not equivalent to 4 to 5. So I just slash out 8. The next, the ratio of the number of emails to the number of messages. So we see emails is first in order, and then the number of messages, total number of messages. So what is the number of emails? The number of emails is 8. And the total number of messages. So I need to add up all these messages, 10 texts, 3 voicemails, and 8 emails. So 10 plus 3. So let's go write this up here so you can see what I'm doing. 10 plus 3, make that plus a little better, equals 13. Okay, sorry about that. 3 plus 8. And that's going to equal 21. That's a serious slash. Make that 21. So we got to say 221. So we can see that this is equivalent. They are the same. So I'm just going to circle that one. Moving to the next one. The ratio of the number of voicemails to the number of texts. Voicemails is first. Number of texts is second. So we just need to count how many voicemails. 3. So I'm going to write that here. Guess what? We can already see this is not equivalent because this starts with 10. This starts with 3. Slash that out. B, the number of the ratio of the number of texts is first to the total. Notice that. I noticed you guys messing up on the test. Total number of voicemails and emails is 10 to 11. So this is 2. So we have to add 2 voicemails, so our arrow to that one, and emails. Okay, so number of texts, 10. So we're going to write 10. 2. Voicemails is 3. Emails is 8. So we're going to say this is 3 plus 8. And we know that is 11. So I'm just going to write that here. As you can see that they are equivalent. So we're going to circle the letter D. Now this is the area where kids are messing up. So the number of voicemails. So this is called a tape diagram. So each box represents a number. So we're just going to write tape diagram. We talked about this in class. So we just write that down. Takes a little longer to write this with my mouse. Just want to identify what we are dealing with. So number of voicemails, we have 3. Okay, so we're just going to write the number 3 in there because we have 1 voicemail. 1 box represents just 3 voicemails. Total number of messages. So we know that we have a total of 21. We identified that earlier. How many boxes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We already identified that each box is going to represent 3. So we're going to write 3 in each box. And we know that if we count by 3 7 times, that is going to equal 21. So guess what? It is equivalent to what we know about voicemails and messages. We know voicemails is 3. That's a check. And we know the total number of messages is 21. So we will circle E. All right, F, number of emails. Emails is 8. Each one of these represents a number. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is more than 8 emails. So we already know this is not going to be one of the possible choices. And that is number 2 in the quiz. Thank you.